platform is a story about a prison-like structure called the Pit. The whole, depending on the mood you're in, centers from the perspective of the guy named Goreng. The platform is a prison. He chose to go there voluntarily for 6 months to get a diploma and to also help him stop smoking. Nobody on the outside of this thing actually knows exactly what happens on the inside. There's a cellmate or homemate named Tribigasi. This guy's an OG and he tells Goreng what this is really about. Every time Goreng tries to talk to the people below or above, they ignore him. It's every man for himself. Every day, this big old table on this slab, big enough to fit through the hole, going right through the platform, serves them a buffet of food and they have to eat it as quickly as possible. People at the top get all the food, and as it descends, there's less and less food available. Along with a little shop of horrors, he meets a girl who every month goes down on the platform looking for her lost child. The old man Tremegasi does not believe this, as she is a ruthless killer, and when she is attacked by others, she proves to be pretty capable of defending herself. She's on a mission, and that is clear. Goreng also proves to be a very compassionate person. It's like those Telltale games. The woman will remember that. As time goes by, this dude realizes that the hole isn't really what he thought it was, and it's actually pretty cruel. People are straight up dying down here. Anyways, as time goes by, he gets used to being in there, and he actually bonds with the old man. So they relocate to a deeper level, and the old man has to eat him. After ripping off a piece of his flesh, the old man is beat in the head by the girl that Goreng tried to save. She kills him and starts eating his flesh and even feeds Goreng. She unties him too, because at first we thought she was going to kill him. But she doesn't. She actually takes care of him the way that he showed compassion towards her, proving that she's not a horrible person. In time, Goreng's wounds start to heal, and when he is able to take care of himself, the girl decides it's time to continue looking for her child. Goreng is haunted by Tremegasi. He is forced to eat Tremegasi's rotting flesh to survive, because this low down on the platform, there is no food left whatsoever. Next time we see him, he's with a new partner, who happens to be the woman who interviewed him to go down there in the first place. Only allowed to bring one item, he brought a book, and she chose to bring her dog. Like someone would bring their dog in this. We immediately know the dog's gonna freaking die. Just like Goreng, she encourages everyone to leave some for the people below so everyone can get a piece. She leads by example by eating one day and letting her dog eat the next day. The only way that people listen is when Goreng threatens to shit in their food and tells them to pass it along. The woman who's always looking for her kid comes down one day and they try to take care of her. She's obviously seen some rough times and possibly was attacked. While everyone's sleeping, the woman wakes up in the middle of the night and kills Ramesses because he belonged to the woman, partially responsible for putting her and her kid in there. Losing a dog is like losing a child to many people, so this woman only wanted the interviewer to know how she felt. One thing to know is the intricacy and care that the people above put into making food for the people below. Interviewer relieves to Goreng that she's actually dying of cancer. She wanted to make a difference, but then finds out later that they've both been moved to 222, the worst level ever. Knowing this is an immediate death sentence, she kills herself, possibly leaving a gift for Goreng to eat, if you know what I mean. Next time Goreng wakes up, he has a new cellmate. Honestly, this is the sweetest and most colorful character in the entire movie. He is so optimistic and hopeful, he brought a rope with him in the hopes of climbing up. He assumed the people above him would be nice enough to help, and when they feigned compassion, the female or wife of the guy above him literally shit on his face as he was climbing up the rope. All he wants is freedom, but he finds out the harsh reality that nobody cares. Thank goodness, Goreng rescues him before he falls into the platform when the people above him let the rope fall. Goreng decides to do something about it. He recruits his cellmate Baharat to go down with him through the lower levels of the platform to make sure the people below get something to eat. If they could ration the food, then everybody would get something to eat. By now, they still don't know how low the platform goes. When they stop in a room, Baharat finds his mentor, this wise old man, that tells him the way he's going about things is not right, and that he should look for a message to carry to the top. And if the people don't listen, then they take action, but to use his words and intellect first. So that's exactly what this guy does, but not everybody listens, and when they decide not to listen, that's when Baharat is like, okay, well, my mentor did say to smash you guys in the head if you don't listen, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. And head smash they did, over and over again. Finally, the people below were getting food. Goreng and his cellmate kept one morsel of food to carry back to the top as an act of defiance against the system, to showcase that they were not all greedy. Kind of like the Hunger Games, but they're all inside this thing. In one of the platforms, Goreng finds his female friend getting assaulted by one of the guys. He unfortunately kills her before Goreng gets a chance to save her. Baharat saves Goreng from this guy who was about to slice him with a freaking katana. Baharat gets cut by the sword, and Goreng gets beat up pretty bad, and the woman dies. The two friends find out that there's actually 333 levels. At the very bottom, there is a child. How she's alive, I don't know. They give her the last morsel of food that they were saving for the message. The old man in his subconscious tells him that the girl is actually the message that he should send back up to the top to show the creators of the social experiment that they have passed the test. That is a platform movie in 5 minutes. This movie was very good, but there are a lot of things that don't make sense, but we'll address that in another video. Thanks so much for watching. This is Piltiori. You ask, we answer.